Hey everybody, it's King of Kubis here. Welcome back to some more Psychonauts. In the last part, after a very 9,000 years later, very boring part, we're going to get back to some action. And again, I really apologize for the last part. That was just terrible. But I was just running out of things to say, like halfway through. Like, what do you say to just going around and collecting stuff? Really is nothing to say. So anyway, you may be wondering why we're out here. And I said we were going to go to the lab. Well, I want to stop by the store quickly.
Hey, anything new in the store?
Take a look. Whoa, that's my last.
Now, what I actually came here to buy, I want to buy the dowsing rod. It costs 50 arrowheads, and you only need to be rank 10. So you want to buy this as soon as you can.
Excellent choice.
I'll go over the mechanics of this in a sec.
That's
That's it for now.
Alrighty. Sorry, it's really hard to commentate when people are actually talking. Alright, so now let's get into the mechanics of the dowsing rod before we actually begin the main part of the episode. So we got the dowsing rod. So when we select it, as you can see, we get this really weird pulse. Now we want to essentially follow it around. And we want to follow it around till we get a signal. If it's purple, that means there's an arrowhead in that direction. If it's blue like this, it means there's nothing in that direction. But as you see, we'll go this way. The waves are getting more frequent, and it's getting more purple. So we'll go this way and listen to the pitch of the dowsing rod. Like right now, it's going really crazy because it's a really high pitch. So what you want to do is mash the heck out of your use key and pull up the arrowheads. As you can see, they are worth a lot. And essentially, how this works is you can be like in the middle of nowhere. See, we're nowhere near anything, so we can mash the use key all we want. But unless we have like a bot or something, we could never press that humanly fast enough. So what you want to do is get as close as you possibly can to the arrowheads and then start mashing. And just keep mashing until it gets to the point where, you know, it feels like you can actually pull it up. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording here, and off screen, I'm just going to put this away. Off screen, I'm going to grind up. What is that? Hello, beautiful. I actually did not see this here. Okay, well, I guess that's a good thing I saw that. Anyway, there's another side card. Anyway, as I was saying, what you're going to want to do here is to grind off screen and get that cobweb duster. I'm going to do that. I'm going to grind up to 800 arrowheads, and then we're going to begin the main episode of Sasha's Lab. I'll see you in just a sec. What'll probably be about a half an hour for me. Alrighty, and here we are back about a half an hour later, but to be honest, it was only about 15 minutes of collecting arrowheads. And by the way, just in case I didn't make it clear, when the pitch that the dowsing rod starts making gets very high pitched, like the highest pitch you can go, then you want to start mashing your use key. I'm not sure if I made that clear enough because that was a half an hour ago. But anyway, I actually don't think I can show you, but I have about... Here you go, I have 1,600 arrowheads now, so I can buy a few other things that you're going to want to get. So, like I said, get this out of the way, get the grind out of the way as fast as you can. So, let's talk to him.
Whoa, that's my
So first of all, let's buy the cobweb duster.
Excellent choice.
Now, finally, we can get rid of all those mental cobwebs. Definitely very good idea to get this as early as you possibly can.
What else can I do you for?
Next up, we're going to want to buy the mental magnet. Pretty much what this thing will do is it'll attract useful things to you, like health and ammo. You definitely want to buy this.
Take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves.
Seriously, this is a great thing to have. Definitely want to get this as soon as you
What
can.
else can I do you for?
And finally, we're also going to buy this. The side colorizer.
What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
Alright.
I'm just getting out of here because it's hard to commentate when people are talking. But anyway, the side colorizer is a completely optional item. Pretty much what you do is pull out your bacon and talk to Ford Cruller.
Bacon.
Now you can. This is the menu where if you want to talk to. But if you want to change your color, just ask.
Can I change the color of my levitation ball?
Like, say, to what?
And then from here you can select a whole bunch of colors. Me, I'm gonna be a sucker, and I'm gonna go for yellow because yellow's my favorite color.
Okay.
Hope that makes you feel pretty.
Nothing more to report at this time.
Crawler out.
Alright, so now as you can see, when we use our ball, it's now a different color. So yeah, it's a completely stupid item. It serves no purpose, but hey, if you want it, you can get it. Second of all, just before we head off to the lab, I just want to point out that when I was going around collecting arrowheads, I found a few cards. Well, I found them, but I didn't collect them, so we're going to come back at a later time to get them, but yeah, don't worry. We're going to spend an entire episode dedicated to finding the rest of the items once we get all our powers. Actually, I think we only need one more power to get all the items in the campground. So, anyway, I'll meet you at the secret lab. Alright, now what you're going to want to do is either take the tram, take the tram and do that, but you might want to come in through the top entrance because, as you see over there, I pointed this out before, that's actually a scavenger hunt item, that's the fossil. However, we couldn't get that without our levitation power. Actually, yeah, I don't think you can get this without levitation. I actually want to test that out, because it actually looks like you can just make that. Oh! Okay, so apparently you don't need your levitation power to get that. You can get this on your first trip here if you so please. Or can you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, because you can just double jump up here. And there's the fossil. So, actually I did not know that. I always thought you need levitation because that's what they said on an episode of Cheat back when G4 Tech TV was actually good. But that's another rant for another time. So anyway, let's talk to Agent 9. But first I want to palm bomb him. Now, where is he? Where is he relative to my position? Where the hell is he? He's around here somewhere. I will bomb him. God, I'm an idiot. Where is he? Come on. Oh, finals. Oh, there he is. I see him. Going in for the attack. And I failed. Anyhow, enough wasting time.
Okay, I'm a certified levitator now. Ready to roll.
I've been running some tests. It seems that the sensitive circuitry of the brain tumbler is picking up too much psychic interference to be safe. The thoughts of some other entity are interlacing with yours at a dangerous level, which explains many of the strange things you've seen. I must call off the experiments until we know more.
Sasha, there's no time. I think my vision about Dogen came true. I'm worried it's gonna happen to the others if we don't get to the bottom of this quick.
But we don't know where the foreign projections are coming from yet.
Is there a faster way to find out than sending me in there to investigate?
I swear to God, when we all die, you're the first one I'm eating. I don't even know what that made. If that made any sense. It probably didn't. But anyway, we're gonna want to go over here and back into the brain tumbler experiment. And now it's nice. It's actually gonna put us right here, so we don't have to go all the way. But we don't want to quite go up to the tower yet. First, we want to hit this. And now that we got our levitation, we can actually ride this up. And go in here, and we have a mental cobweb. So pretty much how the cobweb duster works is, you can bring it. You can essentially bring it into your mind, and then when you press your use key,
Got it.
you can collect the mental cobwebs, and then trade them in for side cards. So definitely worth your time to get that. Like I said, and there's actually some parts in the game where you're required. Like I believe, 2 levels in, you're going to be required to have the cobweb duster, so if you don't have it by then, you're going to be screwed. So anyhow, we're just going to hit this. Go up, 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 and away!
Why are you screaming? All right, I remember. Oh, good boy. There's that pesky brain. Here's a tissue. Now, don't you feel better, my dear lad?
TV?
Of course! Right here! And this bad tooth, we'll just drop it in the old garbage chute. Now don't chew solid foods for 6 hours!
Lily. TV.
Yeah, I would imagine chewing solid foods without a brain wouldn't exactly end well. So yeah, so we're inside the spooky thorn town. We want to go down the chute, but like I said, Take it in. So, this dentist who lives at the top of a thorn tower was the half robotic and is a shower cap with a doctor arm claw. Harvests brains by sneezing them out your nose. Let's go. And it looks like things are getting interesting. Welcome to our first boss, the blueprints for the brain tank. The blueprint thingy. So anyway, this boss has a lot. Oh, I actually wasn't expecting that. So anyway, this boss has a lot of different attacks. What you're going to want to do is, when he locks onto you like that, get behind the pillar so that he actually destroys the pillar. And then he's going to get confused. He's going to toss confusion grenades. Don't get hit by those, or your controls are going to be getting inverted. You actually, what you do
I am so smart.
when he walls up like that,
Here I come.
that's when you want to start beating the ever-living crap out of it. And then back off before it locks onto you. So yeah, this is only the prototype. If this thing gives you problems like it did for me the first time, oh boy, I can't imagine what the final one's going to be like. Yeah, again, those confusion grenades are the most annoying thing ever. So if you avoid nothing else, avoid them. Because they invert your controls and make it so you can't use your psi powers properly. Abuse your jump. Ah, she did that wrong. But yeah, don't bother hitting it. It doesn't do anything. You're wasting your ammo. And I'll hit this. So anyway, we're gonna keep hitting this. And it's almost dead. One more cycle and it should be dead. This boss actually isn't that bad, but if this is your first time playing the game, it may give you a few issues. Come on. Roll over. Be a good boy. You weird tank thingy. And there we go. Let's go over and give it a nice few whacks in the belly. Go and rub its tummy. Ow. But we're not done yet. Now the brain itself is actually going to be getting a little feisty. Pretty much, if you ever play jump rope, you may actually want to stay on your ball for this one. It's actually going to be moving around, so keep that in mind. And just so you know, if you die for this portion, you don't have to redo the whole fight. You just need to redo the thing here. Remember, it's going to keep moving, and this thing goes across the entire map as far as I know, so you got to stay moving. Except it's not like this where you can just sit behind it. And we win!
Is this a nightmare? Or a plan? Or both? Wait a minute.
Rasputin, I'm sorry. I had to abort the experiment. Something unbelievably urgent has come up and I must leave immediately.
I know! You'll never believe—
Hold that thought. In a rush. Official Psychonauts business.
Wait! So is this! Official Psychonaut, hey? You forgot your—
Hey, that white room.
I know! It's from Oleander's mind. I think I was in the coach's dream that whole time. Ever since I stepped through the static in the caravan, it felt funny. I knew I wasn't obsessed with meat.
But Maury is. And was stealing psychic brains to arm a fleet of deadly tanks, apparently.
I've got to tell Lily. She's waiting for me down by the boathouse.
Down by the water? Uh-oh. Better hurry.
So it looks like Oleander's behind all this, but But why does he want to conquer the world? He seemed like a nice guy. But anyway, as you can see if you go into your inventory, we now have a psycho portal, which means we can now enter the other people's minds if we so please. However, we can of course only go into minds that are not preparing it. If they're expecting it or they know how to fight it, we can't go in. So don't be expecting like 30 somewhat levels going into each of the classmates' minds. Just saying. Alright, so anyway, we made quite a bit of progress. We got the cobweb duster, we beat the brain tank, and in the next part we're going to meet Lily down by the boathouse. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.